In the exposed tundra, survival begins with finding the perfect vantage point. But the Arctic ecosystem refuses to cooperate. A massive biological investment requires absolute protection. She dissolves completely into the frozen terrain. Miles away, the supply chain is entirely dependent on a solitary hunter. Precision and speed are the only metrics that matter. Without an external supply of calories, her internal furnace will fail.
Hoot. Hoot.
Raw organic mass is instantly converted into essential metabolic heat. The ecosystem provides no shelter from the incoming pressure shift. She becomes a living shield against the ice. The brutal 32-day freezing vigil reaches its biological conclusion. The first breath is immediately met with the threat of rapid heat loss. Staggered hatching creates an immediate, severe biological size disparity. Caloric demand multiplies exponentially. Instinct drives the strongest to dominate the restricted space. But survival here requires a calculated distribution of energy. Every meal leaves a chemical signature in the wind. Without vertical cover, optical camouflage is the only weapon. The element of surprise is completely shattered. The energetic cost of combat is an unacceptable biological risk.
Hiss, hiss. 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 Hiss.
The fragile dependency evolves into an overwhelming metabolic demand.
Hoot, hoot. Beep. Hoot.
The endless provisioning cycle begins to destroy the provider. The yield of a solitary hunter is no longer sufficient. She doubles the predatory pressure, burning her final reserves. Meticulous processing is abandoned for brutal efficiency. Every cast pellet is a mathematical proof of survival, but the tundra environment guarantees absolute volatility. She transforms her failing body into an unbreakable biological shield. Endurance replaces predation as the ultimate survival mechanism. Their continued existence is purchased purely through her sacrifice. The final phase of biological expansion requires a massive physical transformation. The foundational architecture is no longer structurally viable. To prevent a localized predator wipeout, dispersion becomes mandatory. The defense protocol fragments the operational map. The Sentinel must now maintain 5 distinct spatial coordinates. Survival now depends on mastering gravity. At 40 days, the aerodynamic machinery is finally complete. The final lesson requires withholding the lifeline. Momentum is the key to unlocking the sky. Physics instantly engage against biology. The biological cycle is finally completed. A new sentinel takes its rightful place in the Arctic. The ice reclaims the Earth, awaiting the next cycle of life.